Welcome back, everybody, to Pavel Farm. Right now, I'm in Silver Run, just about to leave to go back home to Waldstetten. I need to see what my wife is up to see what the animals are up to. I know there is some snow plowing and all kinds of things that in work which I need to do. First, I wanted to start out this video this way, show you my nice new Volvo jacket. I was down there last night at the store to pick up parts for the Volvo tractor that I have here and needed to repair it before I left. And when I was there, they were handing out to customers these nice warm winter jackets. And since we're in the middle of winter, and I do have a jacket and I do have warm clothes, but was just an opportunity I couldn't pass up. And so I started here in the light outside of the farm because it is still dark out. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I will get home, in about an hour, I guess. And then I'll pick it up there. Let me just go and start up this truck, and I need to get going. I mean, look at this beautiful sunset here. This is just incredibly amazing. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you have this beautiful sunrise and this beautiful scenery, these trees, everything like that. And of course, if you're on a farm, you have all of the animals, the noises, the peace. The air is incredible around here. Let me get this truck started so we can, let's see if she runs. She should be able to run. I did check all of the things last night so that we could just start getting going immediately. I did a quick run around the truck just to double check and everything is okay. So off we go. This is a really heavy road. Oof. There we go. Almost got stuck there for a second. Whoa, slow down, puppy. So what I have here is a drone, and what I'll do is I'll get out here and set off in the air, and the drone will follow me around while I drive. And so it's a beautiful ride. Headed off to, headed off home, but let me just do that real quick. Super slippery. I'm gonna have to take this really slow. Did you see that? I mean, I could barely make that turn. Wow. Talk about white knuckle driving. Sorry about that, everybody. My drone decided to run into a tree, and so I don't have a drone at the moment. I have to get it fixed. It isn't too damaged, just one of the things broke, but it's okay. So it is fixable and really not a big problem. And I will continue this journey through the mountains and get to the other side, and well, I'll see you in Waldstetten. As it is, I don't have a drone. You have to be stuck with my beautiful mugshot as I drive through the forest to Waldstetten. Speaking of which, we are actually coming very close to our turn, and we'll be there very shortly. So it seems my wife has been through this way already. She's been incredibly busy trying to get all of the streets cleaned. We have a deal with the village. Actually, it's more of a town than a village, I guess. Wow, that got really sketchy there for a second. Slipping around and jumping, and well, we're very nearing home, and then I can put this baby to a rest for a second. As let me just try to get there. See, our farm is just right there. And this is insanely crazy slippery. The conditions must be so bad. The reason is the snow must be really slippery, watery. Like, so what happens is there are so many different types of snow, right? There is the fine powdery stuff, which is incredible to ski on, and to drive it's okay. But then what it gets really bad is when the road gets the snow gets incredibly like wet. Like, it's kind of a wet, warm type of slushy type thing that comes in, and then it gets insanely slippery, like really bad. And it is not fun to drive in, and it is insanely stressful. And when you have a trailer full of logs and a truck that doesn't like to take turns, and then you get quite stressed. So let me just try to focus on getting over there. By the way, our farm is just right there. This is crazy weather. I'm not having fun. I just want to get home, and I'm going to have to, I know I'm going to have to do some snow clearing when I get home. Why can't I just get onto the road?
9.84 FM Beats
Like,
Radio. Grind up the music.
I don't have any grip at all.
100% commercial free.
Okay, there we go. Now I have to go jump over there because I finally got grip. So this is the beginning of our farm right here. That's our first. Well, okay, so that's our second sheep pen, but this is the first evidence of our farm, I should say. Those are our sheep. This is our sheep area. Our pigs are some distance away. Our greenhouses are coming up. I'm going to be yelling at my wife here. Wow, this is incredibly bad. Here are greenhouses. Here is our farm. If I lean out here a little bit, and you can see these are a couple of our garages where we keep some machines and whatever supplies. Here is our main garage where we keep most of our cars. There are chickens. Our cows are over there. Okay, I know my wife has been through here. As you can see, there's a little dimple right there. My wife has been through here once, but I will definitely have to come through here and clean up a little bit. Let me just park this vehicle. Welcome to Paval, our beautiful farm in Waldstetten. We are in the community of Waldstetten. So I wanted to say there's Oberwalden, which is just over here in front of me. Past our house, straight on beyond, is the town of Oberwalden. And just to the south of us there is Waldstetten, which is actually the community of Waldstetten. You can see how it is. Okay, so this is our Valtra. It is a few years old. It doesn't have so many so many hours on it, I should say. And it's actually a very, very nice tractor. Has, I think, 190 horsepower. Let me get all that. Wow, it's bright. Has, 190 horsepower. Here are our sheep. These guys primarily produce wool. And then we have the sheep over here, and we produce milk with them. Well, we're trying. It is a slower process, but they are also very, very young, so we'll get there one of these days. Here's probably the oldest tractor on the farm, which we only use it to, help with the sheep. This is one of our fields. Doesn't look like much now, but, it'll get there. In the springtime, we turn that into grass and maybe a few crops. I do have ideas which I want to do with this field over here, but that'll be for next year. And for another time. This tractor is very, very, very slow, but just enough to move the trailer around to collect the milk and feed the water. What we need to, have with the sheep. I guess that's about it for snow plowing with this machine. For now. Oh, no spot there. Well, stepping inside for a little bit, warm up, get some food. I have to go and deliver the wood. Look at this. This is so unfair. I step inside just for a little bit after completely clearing our farm, and now look at this. It has been snowing so much that it has covered up everything I have done. Well, I'm going to have to redo this later because I really have to deliver this wood. That's okay. Snow is snow, and it will go away eventually, and we can get to the real farming, so... let me just start this baby, and then we'd be off. Made it here. Let me just go get the paperwork and see what these guys are up to. Well, they're going to come out here and unload everything, and let me just send the drone up and they can unload. Well, that is it. The coworker there, the carpenter, has finished, or I don't know if he's a carpenter or just a helper. He unloaded with this gantry crane. One of these days he's going to have to teach me how to do that because I want to be able to do that. Let me get this thing sold off and see what we get for it. Well, we got about 28,000 for that, which is of course a great deal considering all of that, what we had to do to go and bring that over here. I head on home and then get onto the cows, yeah, and the other animals. Just to show you as I'm heading home, this here is our forest to the right side and a little bit to the left. We do have machines here as we have been processing firewood for people and getting lumber for the carpentry and everything. but that is the forest, our forest. Well, one part of it, you know. I wanted to show you the feedings of the other animals, but I'm sorry I was unable to. Before I came over to the pigs, I looked over the footage and it was just not good. I had problems with vehicles and snow, crazy snow. This snow is not stopping. It's a blizzard that came through here. And so after going over the footage, I decided I'll just start recording here, show you the pigs, and later I'll show you the other animals. I am in here in my Unimog, which is basically the Swiss Army knife of vehicles. And I have all of the food that the pigs need right here. At least I hope it's going to be enough. And I just fill up their silo, and it's an automatic feed system. So all I really need to do is just put the food in the silo, and then it'll mix it and put it into the pig's pen as they need it. So it's really quite handy, actually. This is a new building, which, of course, the pigs were not here on the farm when I first showed up. I put this barn in here along with their manure pit, so I can raise pigs. And this is an incredible thing. Trailer 2, and then of course the last trailer, which will be brewer's grain. So the first trailer I put in was CCM, the second trailer I put in was potato cut, and the third trailer here is brewer's grain, which is just a kind of a mix of different grains and things. So let me show you. So we just dump it into the pipe here, and then the system will come down and it'll filter into the pigs. And the pigs, this is their, oh man, the snow is going everywhere. Here we can go and see where they sleep. They like to come through here and then sleep in here. Well, they sleep anywhere basically, but, sorry, excuse me. This is where they feed they have their pens to feed. Wow, I'm gonna have to clean this out too. Well, I guess what I'm gonna do for today is end the video here. And so there's not gonna be much going on, just clearing snow, feeding animals, and I'm gonna be spending a lot of time with my family, my wife, my in-laws, siblings, and we will be celebrating the Christmas and New Year's together with each other and feeding animals and clearing snow, and that's basically it. And it does get very repetitive to watch, so I really do appreciate all of the support you give us, watching our channel, sharing our videos, showing us the love, and may you have a blessed holiday, and we'll see you next year. Thank you for watching Revolve Farm. Goodbye.